What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is a full day of eating. I've just woken up and yeah, as you can see, I'm increasing my calories because my weight is still, guys, to be honest. You know, I think I'm on about 96.5 kilos, which in about 6 or 7 weeks from 94 is not great. So yeah, I'm bumping those calories up to about 3,900 now, just under 4,000. And yeah, so I always start my day off now with a coffee, a little bit of milk, and a Belvita breakfast bar. Now, about 200 calories, quick sort of carbohydrates here, and then I move on to my first meal of the day, which you will see in a second. And I've changed it again. You guys know I get so bored of the foods I eat. However, now, because I've changed my workout routine and now I'm working out in the morning, I like to get a really high calorie smoothie, and so I'm bringing that back. And the reason I'm having this Belvita bar as well is because of the smoothie. Like, even though I put oats in it, you know, so carbohydrates there, I find it digests very, very quickly. So if I have this, it just sort of sits better with me and I can sort of last a bit longer into my next meal, really. But yeah, as you see, I've also got a lot of snacks in today as well. Another one of these coming in later on. So yeah, let's eat and I'll see you at meal number one. Right, that's the first mini breakfast, I suppose you could call it, all done. Only about 240 calories there, 200 from the Belvita, a little bit from the milk and the coffee. And yeah, I just want to quickly talk to you before I get into meal number one, the reasons why I'm bumping my calories up so high. So obviously I've been on about sort of 3,500 calories daily for the last sort of 2 to 3 weeks. And I'd say for the first sort of 1 to 1.5 weeks, my weight was going up, but the last sort of week and a half, it's really sort of stalled. And yeah, just don't be afraid to push your calories up, guys. You know, always track it. Ideally using MyFitnessPal or another app like that. It really does help to sort of know that you are hitting those macros and hitting those calories. And then you can make an informed decision from that. You know, if your calories are going up if your weight's going up quite nicely, then your calories are probably fine. If your weight's stalling like mine was, then bump them up by sort of, you know, 200, 300, 400 calories, and then monitor it for another week and see what happens to your weight. You know, if my weight now skyrockets, then I'll probably bring those calories down to sort of 3,700. It's all trial and error. You know, experiment with it. Track it first and foremost, because that is going to give you the data in which to manipulate, you know, macronutrients, your calories. So yeah, let's get into meal number one. Right, we are back on this morning smoothie then, guys. You already know, 300 milliliters of milk. This is such a good mass builder. Then peanut butter. I like to use smooth peanut butter, just personal preference really. I like to put in about 40 to 50 grams. Now, it is quite high, but obviously my fats are quite high, and it's a great source of natural fats. High in protein as well. Then we add 1 Greek style yogurt. I just like to add this purely for the texture and also the additional calories. It just makes it a bit sort of a bit thicker and a bit smoother to go down. Very, very delicious again. Then we add in 1 scoop of protein powder and about 40 grams of oats, as you can see here. You can use these little packets as well that you get to put in the microwave, but I just use that because it's cheaper. Then we add in a banana. Usually I like to use it frozen, and then blend it up, and voila, it's such a good breakfast, guys. Really, really nice. I like to put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes as well, just to make it nice and extra cold. And yeah, see you in the next one. Right, that's meal number one done then, guys. I sipped that on my way to work. The only real difference that I usually have on a day-to-day basis, so I have frozen banana instead of normal banana. But yeah, it's a fantastic breakfast, very high in calories. And like I say, to be honest, I'm having that now because usually I'll be getting a workout in the mornings now. So, you know, it's quick and easy for me. It's high calorie, which is what I need. You know, not prattling about with cooking eggs and things like that. And yeah, it's easily drinkable on the go. And then also it digests incredibly quickly, as I mentioned earlier. So, you know, it makes me hungry for my next meal, which when you're bulking, you know, if some of you guys are bulking, you know that at a point, your weight stalls and your appetite sort of just goes a bit, you know, it just goes a bit meh. So yeah, you know, getting those smoothie, guys, getting those liquid calories, as Joe Fazer says, it really, really is going to help you out when you're trying to bulk. Also, look at the state of that Barnet. My days. And also lockdown number 2. So no haircut for me for another month, possibly longer. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think we're going to come out of lockdown in a month, or we're going to go back into the tier system? I'm not too sure, to be honest. But anyway, enough of that. It's time to head to work and drink meal number 1. Bloody hell, is it cold today? I think it's about 2 degrees, and I'm a bloody idiot for wearing t-shirt and shorts. I feel like it's still July. This year is just absolutely whizzed by. Anyway, let's head to work and see you guys at snack number 1. Right, people, what's going on? We are out for a beautiful walk. Look at the weather. Got coffee and a Belvita bar again. So yeah, snack number 1 going down. Can't quite believe how nice it is. I mean, despite it being absolutely amazing weather, I am freezing because absolute idiot just wearing t-shirt and shorts. So yeah, definitely gonna wear a coat next time. But yeah, getting in steps in, guys. I think it's so important if you work a desk job to get out and yeah, just get your steps in, a few 100,000 steps in a day. It's really going to sort you out, get that blood pumping, get those muscles stretched, ready to sit back on your desk for another 6 hours. But yeah, so I've got 200 calorie Belvita bar, coffee going down, black coffee this time, so no calories from the milk, and then I'll see you guys at lunch number 1. Here we have it then. So the lunch that I look forward to the most in the day, I typically do have this every day, I'll be honest. I prepare it the night before. So I got about 200 grams of uncooked pasta, obviously cooked here, about 150 grams of chicken, 30 grams of cheese, and a handful of jalapenos in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it is so good, guys, honestly. Give it a go if you haven't tried it already. It's so high calories. It's about 1,100 calories in just this tiny little bowl here. Obviously, you can make that higher or make that less, depending on your macronutrient needs. But yeah, so good. It doesn't keep you full for very long, to be honest. So it's perfect when you're trying to bulk, getting that next meal. And yeah, mince pie time. Now, this is the first one of the year, but I'm definitely going to be having them more often than not. Make the most of having them here. About 200 calories in this mince pie. It's from Morrison's, so you can add that into my fitness pal. And yeah, not a typical snack, but probably this time of year, it probably will become one. See you in the next clip. All right, guys, coming up to just before 3 p.m, just before my second meal, out on my last and final walk of the day. Again, just a tip for you guys that work in a desk job all day, get out for that walk, particularly if you're on a bulk, because if you're sat at a desk all day, your appetite is going to be suppressed a bit. So, if you get out, get that body moving, it's likely to increase your appetite, and then you can go ahead and smash your meals. Even if it is just for 5, 10 minutes, it's much better than nothing, and it's going to really help to, increase your appetite and, increase those calories at the end of the day. However, with that being said, it is now time for lunch number 2, and it is bloody freezing. So let's go and see what I got. Right, very basic meal here. One of my staples again is about 200 grams of chicken and 1 pack of basmati rice. Quite low calories, about 500 calories, but you can, bulk it up with some, some sauces, some marinades and things like that. Yeah, simple, quick, easy, typical bodybuilding meal, but it definitely does the job, guys. And yeah, let's carry on with work and then head home for dinner. Right, what's up, people? Finally out of work, absolutely pitch black, typical, yeah, very long day at work. I've now come to Tesco to get my dinner, and I think it's got to be pizza night tonight. Got to be something quick, me, something quick on a work night. Don't have pizza very often, but yeah, I thought tonight I'd get it just as a treat. Yeah, let's go inside and see which one I get. Right, I'm an absolute knob and forgot to film, but this is what I got. Takeaway pepperoni pizza from Tesco, about 1,000 calories. I think I'll show you the macros when I get inside. But yeah, I just want to quickly talk to you guys about, what you can do to ensure that you have a successful bulk. So basically, foods digest quicker in some people than in others. So for example, me, you saw that I had a pasta meal and a rice meal. Now pasta and rice just digest very quickly with me. They agree with me. It sits well in my stomach. And therefore I can eat a lot of it. It's calorie dense, and I'm hungry quite soon after. Now, just because this works for me, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easily digestible for you guys. Like, I have some friends that will have pasta and then they won't be hungry for 5-6 hours, which obviously if you're trying to bulk, then that's not ideal. If you're trying to cut, then that's perfect. So yeah, you just want to play around with your food, guys. Experiment with it. Try different sources of food, and then from there you can manipulate what you eat in order to ensure you have a successful either bulk or cut, for example. So yeah, just a little insight there into what I've done over the years, and I just know what foods work well for me on bulk. So yeah, pasta, rice, for some people very stodgy, but for me, digests very quickly, sits well, and yeah, it's perfect. So let's get home and put this pizza in the oven. Last meal of the day then, pepperoni pizza. Is there a better pizza? I don't think there is. So good, pretty cheap from Tesco, it's about £2. Whack it in the oven, simple on a work night. You guys know me, I like something quick and simple. Although I must say, I typically on these 4-day eatings, I do tend to eat crap in the evening. It just happens to be on the days that I film. I do actually have some veg and some vitamins and minerals in there. I don't just eat crap like this. But yeah, whack it in the oven for about, I think it's about 15 to 16 minutes. And then it comes out looking absolutely beautiful. Pretty greasy, so sometimes I will dab it down with like a bit of kitchen roll, just to get rid of the extra grease. But yeah, I think it's about 1,000 calories in this, over 100 grams of carbs, nearly 50 grams of protein, which is pretty decent, and I think about 40 grams of fat, 45 grams of fat. So yeah, obviously very high on that front. But tastes so good. It's very quick and easy to get down me. And to be honest, I was hungry after this as well. But yeah, let's sit down and eat.
Moments later. More moments later.
Right, people, I'm going to end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Just want to say a big shout out to everyone who's subscribing lately and liking the videos and commenting on the videos as well. Like, I really do appreciate it. Obviously, such a small channel, so anything helps. I'm enjoying making these videos. Let me know if there's anything else you want me guys to make content-wise. I'm enjoying doing these full-day meetings at the moment, and I know you guys are probably enjoying those a little bit more than the others. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to try. Next week, I've got a challenge video planned, so yeah, make sure you subscribe not to miss that. Anyway, yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys next Friday at 3:45.